Donald John Trump, born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City, is one of the most polarizing figures in contemporary American politics. His journey from a real estate mogul to the 45th president of the United States is a narrative filled with drama, controversy, and unprecedented twists. Early life and business ventures. Trump was born into a wealthy family. His father, Fred Trump, was a prominent real estate developer. From a young age, Donald was exposed to the world of business, learning the ropes of the real estate industry under his father's guidance. He attended the New York Military Academy and later the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a degree in economics. In 1971, Donald Trump took control of his father's real estate and construction firm, renaming it the Trump Organization. He quickly made a name for himself by undertaking high-profile projects in Manhattan. Trump Tower, opened in 1983, became an iconic symbol of his ambition and flair. His ventures expanded beyond real estate to include casinos, golf courses, and even the Miss Universe pageant. The Apprentice and media persona. Trump's fame soared with the reality TV show The Apprentice, which debuted in 2004. His catchphrase, "You're fired," became a national sensation, solidifying his image as a tough, no-nonsense businessman. The show not only boosted his brand, but also introduced him to a broader audience, many of whom would later become his political base. Political ambitions and presidential campaign. Trump's foray into politics began with a series of flirtations with presidential runs, but it was in 2015 that he formally announced his candidacy for the presidency. Running as a Republican, Trump's campaign was marked by its unorthodox style, often breaking with traditional political norms. His slogan, "Make America Great Again," resonated with many Americans disillusioned with the political establishment. Trump's campaign was characterized by his blunt rhetoric, controversial statements, and extensive use of social media. Despite widespread skepticism and numerous controversies, he secured the Republican nomination and went on to win the 2016 election against Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton. Presidency, a term of turbulence and transformation. Trump's presidency was as unconventional as his campaign. He implemented significant policy changes, including tax cuts, deregulation, and a hardline stance on immigration. His administration saw the confirmation of 3 Supreme Court justices, shaping the judicial landscape for years to come. Trump's foreign policy was marked by a mixture of bold moves and contentious decisions. He brokered historic peace agreements in the Middle East, initiated direct talks with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, and imposed tariffs on China in a bid to address trade imbalances. However, his presidency was also marred by controversy and division. The investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election, his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, and 2 impeachment trials, one for abuse of power and obstruction of Congress, and another for incitement of insurrection following the January 6th Capitol riot, all contributed to a tumultuous tenure. Post-presidency and lasting impact. After losing the 2020 presidential election to Joe Biden, Trump continued to wield significant influence within the Republican Party. He repeatedly claimed that the election was stolen, leading to widespread disputes and further polarizing the American political landscape. Trump's legacy is complex and multifaceted. To his supporters, he is a champion of American interests, a disruptor of the status quo, and a defender of traditional values. To his critics, he represents a threat to democratic norms, a divisive figure who exacerbated societal tensions, and a leader whose tenure was fraught with controversy and chaos.